Hi folks, it's Moz here, and it's not often I have a box that's just about fitting on my workbench, but I've got one here, which is the 148 Hawker Hunter FGA.9, F10, and the GA.11, this new release from Airfix. This particular kit comes with new parts to create both 3 variants, and it's had minor corrections to the previous tooling. But the reason I'm showing you this is because I've got one, and in it came this fabulous coin, and we're going to go into it now. So first off, this box art is absolutely fantastic. I hope Airfix released this as a poster because it just looks absolutely sublime. Basically, if you don't know the story, back in April of 1968, there was a pilot called Alan Pollack who was so annoyed with the government for slashing the RAF budgets, I believe, and the fact that they never got a fly past over the 50th anniversary of the RAF. So what did he do? He flew to London, quite quietly apparently, but when he got to the Houses of Parliament, or was it called Westminster Palace, whatever it's called, he let rip and he flew over really loud just to show his annoyance. And then he thought it'll go down the River Thames as the safest way back out of London. Then basically forgot Tower Bridge was in front, and he flew through it. You know, there was no video footage, there's no photographic evidence of this, but he flew through and it was seen by many people, and the RAF were that pissed off with him that they medically discharged him for doing it. But yes, he flew this bird straight through the spans of the Tower Bridge. So yeah, and Airfix have now released the FGA.9 here, which is the variant that he flew in, to and the scheme as well of that same plane. And I thought was a really nice touch with this. They've done a little coin, which is, you know, it's quite a big coin. You can see on the flat of my palm there, commemorating the Hawker Hunter FGA.9, which is XF442 Tower Bridge on the 5th of April 1968, to commemorate that fly through the Tower of London, the Tower Bridge. So yeah, and there it is, and there's the Airfix on the back. So if you want one of these, there's like a medal really, but you know, nothing to hold up. It is a coin. There's only 500 available, okay? And my number's 344, but that doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because I just simply just chuck it in the box, if you know what I mean. But if you want this medal here, this one here, you need to buy this kit, and I'll link this kit in the description down below, and it will have the opportunity of buying one of these coins. Remember, there's only 500 of these made. Again, because I got the other one for the Dam Busters, and I begged for 001, and I didn't get it. But yeah, and these are becoming quite a thing now from Airfix, and you know, if there's something to commemorate, they do something like this, and it's fabulous. Get close to the camera so you can see, and you can see there you go, there's the it's almost like looking at the box art on the back of the coin. And if you so wish, you could probably paint these. I've seen coins being painted, you know, so it could be a thing of me contacting a dear friend to maybe paint this one up so it's in this scheme. Who knows? So, you know, just something to think about, isn't it? But yeah, they're available now on the website. So if you want one, I suggest you go there now before they run out. So I'm going to do a very quick unboxing of this. Nothing too mega, because you know, this box, this kit has been released before. It has got some minor improvements, and it has got some new parts, but I don't know what the new parts are. I'm not totally sure about the Hawker Hunter. It's not really a plane that I look into. As you know, I'm more of a E-Lightning kind of guy, Bearcats, Spitfires, Hurricanes, you know, that sort of ilk for me when it comes to planes. But yeah, so you've got your variants here. You've got this one here, which is the Hawker Hunter FGA.9, which is the aircraft flown under the Tower Bridge by Flight Lieutenant Alan Pollack. Then you also have this one here, the number 4 Squadron of the Royal Air Force. Is that Gütersloh from West Germany 1961. And there's this one here, which is the Hawker Hunter GA.11 Fleet Requirements and Aircraft Direction Unit, Royal Naval Air Station, Yeovilton, Somerset from 1976. 3 flying hours with this one. It's a skill level 2 and you need numerous amount of paints which don't come in the box. Quite simple really. Alright, that's it really. I'm not going to show anything else. I'm just going to open up the box so you can see what we get inside. So 1 bag of sprues, 1 chunky instruction booklet, and 1 page of decals. And you can see they're lovely crisp decals, lots of stenciling there available if you want it. There you go, lots of numbers, and they've all been cut out for like the undercarriage and stuff. But yeah, so that is the decal schemes and the stenciling for all 3 variants of this kit. So in this kit you're getting 5 sprues or 5 frames of parts, and you also get your clear part as well. But here you go, let's have a quick look at this. It's a 1/48 scale, so there you are. It's a lovely looking kit. The plastic looks really good. There's some nice detail. Remember, this is a 2018 release, this is, or the tooling was 2018. So to be fair, the detail on it's looking pretty good if you ask me. And apparently they've made some slight modifications to make it a nicer or easier build, I believe, going by the press release. A little bit of detail inside, but yeah, it's quite a long bird, isn't it? You know, it's quite a long one. So there you go, there's frame A. Right then, there's frame B. Some nice surface detail there, all recessed panel lines on here. Yeah, not looking too bad, to be honest. You got some weaponry there as well, and you know, basically just the wings and the tail fins there on the back. Some, you know, internal detail there for the, you know, inside the undercarriage bay. But yeah, looking pretty smart if you ask me. Not a bad looking kit. Yeah, I would I'm half tempted to build this, but I've got so much else to build at the moment. It's a bit of a tricky one. Right, frame C, you've got your cockpit seat there, moving through. You've got 1 little wheel there. Oh, just 1 wheel. Where's the other wheel to? So there's, you know, there's your nose. You've got your display there. It's you know, some lovely detail on this. You can clearly see they've thought about this kit. And there's your tub there for your cockpit. There you go, just get up close so you can see. Yeah, you know, there's no flash on this that I've seen so far, but you know, it's only a 5-year-old kit, which has been slightly modified, they tell me, to make a bit of an easier build. No detail there. There you go, that's frame C. Right, moving on to frame D again. Some more parts there for you to have a look at. Which is interesting because frame E is missing, so I'm presuming that it's that was the old tool, you know, for the other variants. This is for variant for the, you know, for the 9, the 10, and basically the 11, I think it is. So yeah, there's frame D, and then we have this one here, which is frame F. So slight modification there, extra bits for you to choose from. But yeah, there you go. See, I don't know much about this this bird, to be honest, and I'll be lying if I said I knew, but I don't. I seriously don't, which is a bit of a shame for me, I guess. And then onto the glass. You know, you can't beat that cockpit. The canopy there looks pretty smart. Giving you 2 options there. See that? You can have it open or closed, depending on which one you want to use. Lovely. The thing about Airfix is they do give choices, and I like that. I like that about Airfix. Right then, time for the instructions. Just a quick flick through. I'm not really looking too much into this. So basically, again, with Airfix, you always start with cockpit. So there you go, there's the tub and the seat going together. Emergency release, the back of the cockpit there in the tub. You know, there's your controller, your column. Then you've got a decal to go there, and then put it all together, and that's the tub done. Moving down again, so A and B, so you've got to drill out some holes here, it looks like. Putting more of the detail of the nose in, parts of the engine, and then you've got the exhaust outlets, I believe they are. So yeah, it's, you know, it's a simple build. No, when building the C scheme, filling gun ports on both sides of the fuselage, you've got to fill them in. That's fine, we can do that. You can buy the AF1006 aircraft stand separately, I get that. And 20 grams is needed for this one, so a bit of weight in the front there. So A and B here, and C, so there you go. So you've got that there from A, B, and A7. So this is the extra bits here, which is F2 and F7. That looks like it's an extra bit. So F is the, you know, the latest add, I think, add-on. Anyway, you put all them together, and then you've got the 3 types of noses: C51, D1, and F6. So you've got 3 noses, and whichever one you want to put the glass in the front was on the front of that one. A few there, a few extra bits there. So you A and B use that one, C is that one. So there's your choices. You've got 2 choices there, which is cool. And then looking quite easily to put together here. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. Put some flaps in. See, looks like you can adjust the angle of the flaps, it looks like, which is cool. I like that very much. On the C variant there, you've got a piece there to go on that end flap, it looks like. Just by looking at it, yeah. And then you start putting in the undercarriage legs there, the gearing legs. Cool. Why is that all green around there? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, looking pretty good. Then there's a straight on there on how it's supposed to look. But yeah, as I said, it's quite simple. So the wheels are 2-bit wheels. That's quite nice. So you can paint the hub and then put the tyre on. That's good, I guess. Yeah, and then you have that one at the front. So yeah, that's why I only saw one on that one. I didn't quite gather that. And then again, looks like you've got some choices there. A and B. So that goes in there, that goes there. So is that different? Does it have it flat or up? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, not too sure about that. And LC is the same. So yeah, there's quite a lot to look at on this one. Looks like some weapons there. And yeah, brilliant. So that's it. And then you've got your call out there for your FGA.9. And then you've got the common stencil data for the FGA.9 and FR10. And FR10 there for your call out. Then you've got your GA.11, which is, you know, research notes had many variations in markings during its tenure with FRADU, including the style and space of the Royal Navy titles and serial number, additional markings and modification, deletion and position of the stencils. This depiction is a snapshot of WT806 around 1976. Similarly, the drop tanks varied from all over white to white and extra dark sea grey, depending on which available on station. The markings on the outer crop tanks, decals 134, 135 were apparently carried on the outer surfaces only. So there's a bit of bump there for you to read on. And then there's the common stencil data. Brilliant. So there you are. So there you go. That was a quick unboxing and a review of this 1/48 scale Hawker Hunter FGA.9 FR10 GA.11. And as I was saying, if you buy this one now, the first 500 people will get this commemorative coin from Airfix, and it's got some weight to it as well. It is really, really nice. So there you go. That's it, really. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Ring that bell, click all, and you'll never miss another video from this channel. And it also helps with the algorithm too. Any questions, any comments, leave them in the box below because I do reply. And a huge shout out to my channel members who financially help me with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member for extra perks, just click join below and select which membership tier you wish to choose. If you've not seen any of my previous videos, click here. If you'd like to see a playlist of my model kit reviews, click here.